Well, hello, I'm Robin Duke-Woolley from Beecham Research. Welcome to this quick-fire video interview. I'm talking with Steffen Steinmeier, who is Head of EMEA, IoT, and Automotive Sales at Giesecke+Devrient. So welcome to you, Steffen.
Hi, Robin. It's a pleasure to talk about this exciting topic today.
Indeed, yes. So we're talking about iSIM and the introduction of iSIM in this market, a very topical area right now, as you say, Stefan. So just to start this off, how would you position iSIM compared with eSIM? So everybody's heard of eSIM, not so many people have heard of iSIM. How would you position the two together?
Let's even start one step before, because don't forget, even the physical SIM brought to the commercial market by G&D in 1991 continues to play a very important role in many consumer devices and IoT deployments today. But this market is evolving very rapidly, and the eSIM, the embedded SIM deployment, has removed the necessity, for a removable SIM in many consumer devices, providing quite some benefits for the environment, having a very tiny chip now mounted to a device, but also a number of benefits to consumers, because the whole user journey has been digitalized already with the embedded SIM. And that is, of course, of great advantage. If we now see the integrated SIM, we basically see this as a next progression of this very fast evolving world of the connectivity. It furthermore reduces the size and the power consumption of all the SIM implementation, and it is now combined, in a broader system on chip in the technology, so that all IoT devices can really benefit from this next evolutionary step of the iSIM.
Fantastic. Yes. And why do you think we need iSIM in the IoT market?
I mean, bottom line, the iSIM offers very much as the other SIM form factors, a very secure connectivity. At the same time, it requires less space in the devices and consumes less power as in comparison to traditional SIM cards. So it's an all-in-one solution for connected devices, as it becomes part of the modem chip, which is required in any devices. But there's no, dedicated hardware anymore required, not only for the SIM, but also for a SIM tray or any other components. So it allows that the design becomes much more innovative. It
Okay.
helps
Yeah.
so to reduce footprint, enhance sustainability by less power consumption, and it is embedded in a hardware, so that at the end of the day, it allows lower and lighter device design using less plastics and less components. So a number of advantages related to it.
Do you see iSIM replacing eSIM?
We do see that eSIM and iSIM and even physical SIM, remain very relevant in particular market segments.
Right.
And of course, in the evolution of these different technologies, the iSIM has definitely the potential, to break ground into new, especially this low power wide area network IoT context, but also eventually to evolve to the high end 5G solutions with the advantages, of less footprint, smaller power supply, and a very flexible all-in-one solution that it brings.
So it's helping to expand the market, you would say.
Yeah, that's how we see this. That with each step of this SIM evolution, let's take the introduction of the embedded SIM, which helped to digitalize onboarding processes. Yeah, no nitty-gritty handling of plastics required in order to get
Right.
a connectivity contract. Now with the iSIM, basically all the supply chain for IoT manufacturers is eased a lot, because they don't have to care about any dedicated component. It's all there. And at the same time, they reduce size, can build more compact, and can also build devices which are used in constrained frameworks. Yeah, if you talk about, for instance, 10, 15 years lifetime for a gas or smart electricity meter, where, of course, this kind of technology is very well suited to.
Suited that. Yeah, great. That's super. So how secure do you think iSIM is compared with traditional SIM cards?
Yeah, that's also a very important question because security has always been the heart of SIM technology. And we have to make sure that the iSIM offers same level of security as in comparison to, the traditional plugin or eSIM formats. Part of this secure component, which is now supposed to carry the integrated SIM, is what we call a tamper-resistant chipset. So it has to contain, physical and logical attacks, and must carry, the secure root of trust that secures credentials on such a SIM card. And that is exactly what we carried out as G+D as a prerequisite to provide our secure software on such modem chips. So yes, security has to be at the same level as other form factors.
Would you say that the iSIM is more secure than a traditional SIM card?
The key point is that it is keeping the security level, which over time is evolving. Yeah, we have seen in the early days of SIMs different, requirements in terms of security, attack resistance, and today, and exactly this further development will have to be met by the integrated SIM form factor. If we see that attacks, of course, will get, tougher in the future, so same security level have to be reached.
Okay. Now, SIM cards have always been issued by mobile operators. To what extent does iSIM change this, do you think?
Right. Now, I mean, the secure connectivity will continue to be provided by the mobile network operators. No principal change in that concept. What is changing, on the one hand, is that the range of device categories are, broadening to a far extent. We are no longer only talking about smartphones, PCs, wearables. We are now talking about, trackers, healthcare devices, or smart metering carrying SIM cards. And this is where we see that the iSIM delivers the advantages for this very, compact, small size, also flexible form factors for IoT devices, deploying the same connectivity coming from the MNOs, and allowing also various channels to deploy these contracts, because no longer at the end only a SIM card needs to be plugged in, but you can already, load on a pre-configured device a connectivity at any stage of the value chain. So it increases flexibility, basically.
Okay. And what do you see as Giesecke+Devrient's role in all this?
Now, we as G+D are driving innovation and standardization about connected devices for many years. I think I mentioned earlier that more than 30 years ago, G+D were the first to introduce the physical SIM cards. We are happy to be ranked in recent studies the #1 embedded SIM and eSIM management technology provider. Close to 1 billion EUICCs, more than 100 virtual SIM cards have been issued by G+D. And now, by the introduction of this iSIM, we continue to, build the milestones of innovation in the SIM technology. We have announced the first commercial iSIM solution back in 2021, and today see this technology, really becoming commercially, seeing a commercial uptake for this new IoT solutions. And that's, I believe, we want to continue.
Right, super. Okay, well, thanks very much, Steffen. That's a really good analysis of where iSIM is in this market. Thanks very much for your involvement in this short video. Bye for now.
Thanks, Robin. It was a pleasure talking to you.